Hey, what's up guys, this is Francisco Rex with another One Piece reaction. This time I'm gonna be reacting to episode 1063 guys. But before I go into this episode guys, let me just take some time to give you guys a little call to action, because I usually do this at the end of my reaction videos. If you're new to this channel guys, smash that subscribe button guys. Give this video a like. Comment on my videos guys, because it helps the YouTube algorithm pushing out my videos more to you guys. And yeah guys, I'm just asking from the bottom of my heart, man, with sincerity, please subscribe to my channel, because at the end of the day, it will do me a lot of favors, man, doing these reactions for you guys. And yeah guys, let's grow this channel together guys. My goal is 1,000 subscribers for now guys. Can we get there guys? Can we do it together? Can we get to 1,000 subscribers guys? And with that being said guys, let's talk about the last episode of One Piece, man. That Zoro-centric episode, man. The animation, everything about that episode was just unbelievable. Giving me the perspective of why, or the understanding of why Toei Animation took that 1 week break, man, is to animate that episode to the fullest, man. Did you see how sick the animation looked, man? The animation style for those flame dragons, man, emanating from King Sword, man, and Zoro just cutting through all of them in a rapid fire movement, man. It was absolutely beautiful to see, man. The animation was something else, man. And seeing King's backstory, man, of how he was experimented on at Punk Hazard, man, how he was a guinea pig to the world government, man, Vegapunk's experiments, man, and how Kaido kind of saved him out of that predicament, and Kaido being a father figure to him, and him dedicating his entire life to make Kaido the king of the pirates, man. That was beautiful, man. His flashback, man. It gave you a new perspective on King's character, man. It gave you perspective of how you can sympathize with this character now. Before, it looked like King was just mindlessly following Kaido, but after that episode, it showed me as the viewer that no, it wasn't the case. King isn't a mindless follower. He was actually experimented on. He was the last of the Lunarian race tribe, and he was experimented on. He was used as a guinea pig, man. And Kaido saved him out of that situation that he found himself in, and that was beautiful. And I love to see that, man. When a villain gets a backstory that the viewers can relate to, man, that the viewers can sympathize with, and that was the one aspect of that episode that gave me new an understanding, a new perspective on King's character, man, and why he is the way he is, man. It is because his entire tribe, his entire race, Lunarian race, got wiped out. He was the only survivor, and him being the only survivor to be experimented on, for him, it must have felt like death, man. He could have just died from that, man. He didn't want to live, basically, man. And Kaido came at the right time, man. At the time he was done with the Rocks pirates, man, being consisted of Whitebeard and Big Mom, man, and of course the leader of the Rocks, Rocks himself, man. My God, man, that episode, man, that was something else, man. But with that being said, guys, I hope to see the other fights culminate in this episode, man. Not the other fights, man. Obviously, they're going to culminate each fight in each episode, man. It's going to be like I suspected. an episode for a fight, man, where the fight culminates in that episode. So it is going to be just like that, man. And yeah, guys, I hope to see Big Mom in this episode, and whether that fight is going to conclude is in this episode. It is most likely going to be Big Mom, Law and Kid, man, going at it, man. And yeah, with that being said, guys, like I said, the Kaido and Luffy fight is going to be spared for the end, of Wano. And yeah, I cannot wait for that fight, man. It's gonna be something else. The animation, you best believe, man. That's the main fight. If Sanji and Zoro's finishing fights were that epic in animation, imagine how the animation for Luffy and Kaido will be, man. It's gonna be otherworld, man. Toei Animation might take a 2-week break just to animate that fight, man. Just think about it, man. They took a 1-week break to animate the conclusion of Zoro versus King. Just think about it. They might take a 2-week break to go wild with the animation. Just think about it, man. With that being said, guys, let's get into the episode. I rambled on for way too long, man. The first time I rambled on for so long, man. Just shows you what that fight and that episode did to me, man. Yeah, guys. In 3, 2, 1, wait for it, guys. Let's go. But yeah, man, that fight, man. I have never seen animation look so beautiful. It makes you think of an alternate universe, man. It was like we weren't even on Wano anymore. It looked like we were somewhere else, man, transported into a different dimension, man. That's how beautiful the animation looked, man. With the dragons, man, and the lightning, man. Everything about the episode was top notch, man. It was worth waiting for, man. It was everything that I could have imagined, man. Honest to God, man. Toei Animation showed up and they showed out, man. My God. Just when I thought that the Sanji episode wasn't going to be topped, Toei Animation takes a 1-week break and comes back with animation that blows that theory out of the water of Sanji versus Queen being epic, man. And it was epic, man. But in terms of it cannot be topped, man. That is where I made the mistake, man. That is when I completely missed the plot. My God, man. That was by far the best episode after 1015, man. After 1015, man. That was the best episode in terms of animation, man. Luffy using Red Rock against Kaido. That episode, that last episode, came after that. That was the second best episode in terms of animation after 1015, without a doubt, without a shadow of doubt, man. This battle grows increasingly intense, man. Santoryu, man. 3-sword style purgatory on it. Yeah. Yo. Man, look at that. It looked like flipping laser beams, man. His purgatory on it, giving. There was obviously the blades, man, moving at rapid speed. Look at that, man. The first instance of the dragon, man. The animation on the rocks, man. This animation reminds me of the Whitebeard versus Roger collision, man. And how the animation looked in that episode, man. Now let me take this one sword. Your biological biologically, what a way to put it, man, biologically incapable of defeating me, King to Zoro, man.
一番綺麗なんだ。そしてついに
And it finally comes to an end, man. With the best sequences of animation, this fight concluded, man. Look at that, man. That looks like a flipping alternate universe, man. Look at the distortion on Zoro's animation, man. Look at that. The last episode boggled me so much so that I couldn't even sit upright. I couldn't even sit in my chair. Dragon Damnation, man. 103 Mercies. My God. The ultimate three-sword style, man. That is the ultimate three-sword style, man, that we have never seen Zoro use before. He maimed King, man. He maimed him, man. I shall become. When he said this, man, this was terrifying. The King of Hell, man. This was actually terrifying when he said that, man. What? I shall become the King of Hell, man. Look at this. My God. Man, that was sick, man. That ending sequence, man, when he landed down, touchdown, man, and the narrator stated that Zoro is the winner, man. And that Z, man, in the to be continued scream, man, reminds me of the classic Mask of Zoro, man. Man, this was no easy victory for Zoro, man. This was a hard fought victory, man. My God, you took down a Lunarian, man, that is being considered to be the toughest, man, the strongest tribe, man.
麦わらの一味の剣士がゾロによって倒されました。
大看板の飛び六本の全滅。
Members have
これは
lost.
それにも
This is serious, man. They have all lost, man. It's only Big Mom and Kaido that remains, man. Just think about it,
前
man.
線をすべて
But I destroy
無
its
にするほ
efforts.
どの怪物が2匹。
Exactly, man. Two Yonkos, man. Not just any people, man. These are the strongest forces of the new world, man. How the flip can you tell me that Law and Kid stands a chance against a Big Mom that made herself stronger, man? There's no other outcome, man. It is true, man. Either you kill her or she kills you. It's one of two ways, man. There's no any other way. My God. Kid and Law needs another awakening of some sort, man. That first awakening didn't do jack shit. Red Hawk. This is what we saw in that cliffhanger a few episodes ago.
とカイドウの戦い。だが、この決
There's
戦には
another side to
もう一
this.
つの戦いがある。
Decisive battle. Luffy's victory over Kaido will dissipate the flame clouds. The flame clouds will drop on the flower capital, man. And Momonosuke needs to prevent that at all costs, man. Onyx
花の都は
flower capital. The explosives at the basement of the Skull Dome.
火祭りに興じる何万人もの民衆の命が奪われる。
So this thing relies on Yamato and this flipping guy, man, that is struggling, man, to get it right, man. Momonosuke, what are you doing, man?
そこへ第二
There's another crisis. That Spectre, man. Yamato needs to stop that thing, man.
空中爆発を目論み地下へと向か
Mid-air, man.
う。それを追う
And Yamato's pursuing it.
やっぱり
I knew it'd be here. Huh? Is this one of the numbers?
扉を塞い
It is, isn't it?
あいつを倒し
Yeah, it is.
扉の回転レバーを操作する時間なんてないんだ。頼む、フーガ。
The Yufuga. Yo, man. What an impact, though, man. That's one way to make an entrance. Or to make an impact, man.
やったありがとう、フーガ。
If my man wasn't awake before, he's most certainly going to be he's going to be knocked out now.
到着。それはご指定の場所で水車ということさ。
ありがとう。
Iniman, man.
アムレットはここで
I completely forgot that this man's bottom half is is tied up with a flipping giraffe smile fruit user, man.
急がないと屋根裏ごと焼け落ちるぞ。
All space burns out.
いたら返事しろ。
その声、そったものでござる。
してるな。
There he is.
いた。大丈夫か。
拙者よりキクを
Take care of Kiku. Damn it. Kiku got violated by Kanjo, man.
ついたでござる。
どういう構想してんだお前の体。
ロードの術ゆえ、拙者にも理解
Understand
を。
later.
とにかく二人とも急いでチョッパーに治療してもらおう。
As soon as possible. Ah, come on, man. Sorry, guys, I have a bit of a cold, man, so I'm going to be coughing non-stop, man. Yeah, man, just get rid of the fodder, man. Just get rid of these guys, man. He has a bounty of 200 million. He's gonna die. Flip it, Usopp, man.
拙者はキクだ
Let's
けで
hot
も
kick. Come on, Usopp, man. Don't pull a dress rose on me, man. Remember how you were in that arc, man? Don't you dare do that here, man.
なんで俺は死にかかりの侍とごめん。
If it weren't for your Haki moment, that arc would have gone down for you. It's your most despised arc, man.
お前らの分家俺は好きじゃねえな。俺ら鼻水垂らしてもせいでしがみつけ
Snap dropping.
見苦しきたもの。
It's unlikely I love. Damn, man. The Dotaras, man. Never lied to us.
俺の名はウソップ。
My name is Usopp.
今から俺が
I'm gonna become the legendary hero now.
になってやる。
Remember the God Usopp moment, man. Remember that, man. The tactics my man used to scare Sugar, man. The tactics he used, man. Using a scary face with eyes popping up, man. That was kind of dumb, but it fitted Usopp's character, man. Damn, man. God Usopp, man.
生き延びてきたから今生きてる。
That's why I'm alive now. Is my man having another God Usopp moment here?
チーって満足してんじゃね
Just by making it, you fools. Oh, come on.
その通りだ
Dude, Izo. But come on, Usopp, man. I'm sick and tired of you cowering like a little brat, man. You became stronger after the 2 years for a reason, man. To help Luffy in his efforts, man. But you haven't changed yet. Your character's still the same, man. You haven't changed, Usopp, man. Flippin', man. You're the Wano, man. You're flipping the Wano, Usopp. Grow some balls, man. Momonosuke has more balls than you, man. Trying to stop and flip in the floating island, man.
白ひげ海賊団の隊長イゾーだ
That's Izo. God, what's under Former's floor too? What's going on? Man, when was the last time we saw Marco, man? Where the fuck is he? He's still on the performance floor. Why do they keep on? I mean, Kineman's condition looks worse, man. But this man is cut in half, so it's off. What am I trying to say, man? So it's only fair. It only makes sense that they go to Kineman first, man. Don't talk. It's bad for your walls. We can get up as you want after the battle. I don't think I can. So, brother, I won't allow you to give up. No, Kiku, man, don't give up, man. Don't say that, man. Of course you can pull through, man.
お前たちは
I'll
必ず
get you guys out of here at any cost, man. So,
生きろ
live. Yeah. The Kozuki crest, man. There. If you guys wanna believe in destroyed Luffy. It must have been years, man, since this man revealed the crest of the Kozuki clan, man. That's the pride of Wano right there, man. Yo, God, Usopp. There.
もちろんだ
You're the king of sniping. Oh, come on now. Hamlet.
出発それはあな
What's
た
it
のため
happening?
です
You're setting up. I won't let you flee.
ここから先は
Nah. Izo is going off, man, with those rounds, man. They're full inside the castle. God, I forgot about Raizo. And this Fugi guy, man. I thought that we were gonna get Big Mom in this episode, man. But I guess there are still other fights going on besides those, man. Besides the two Yonkos, man. God first fire. You got fire first. That's a Jutsu Raizo.
貴様が先に
You wanna do first.
それを見てやそうか好き
So they are both using paralysis jutsu on one another.
お前の死でこちらの
The
術を
jutsu
止める
on
I'm
Oden Sama's retainer. I don't even find this little flame hot. Yeah, exactly, man. He experienced hotter flames like that, man. When Odin died that day, man, they both were held above a fiery pit of hell, man.
わしのそばで三味線を聞いておるとは
He already knows what he's doing, guys. Let me just tell you that he knows what he's doing.
目音になって我
She's playing her part to perfection, man. Bringing out her alter ego, man.
早く脱出せねばこの島はひどい。
Lord,
どうしました父ちゃんごめんなさいあの曲を
play that piece for me. Orochi is so gullible, man. He is so flipping gullible that he don't even flipping see the threat that's in front of him, man. Man,
逃げるぞインベア
CP0, man.
あんなやべえのに付き合う必要はない
Seeing these different fights, man, makes you rethink, man, if Big Mom and Kaido are the only fights left, man. Because look at these fights still going on, man. CP0, man, Raizo, man, Izo, man. There are still so many fights going on, man. So Wano isn't even close to ending. He got interrupted. Interrupted by Drake and Apu of all people, man. No way. Sanji, man, he deserves to rest, man. He deserves that, man. Generation. We will be quiet. Exactly, man. If the word generation wins, man.
それは今世界中で起きている。
Imagine the news, man. Imagine the story in the newspaper, man. Imagine that, man.
ここからの数分の出
Set
来
the
事。
set for the times to come.
確かにそうだ。
That's true, but isn't this
人類の
the farthest humankind can go? You'll be surprised how much further humankind can go, man. You'll be surprised, man. Luffy is the catalyst for change, man. Luffy is the catalyst for just that, man. When it comes to human capabilities, man. Man, Luffy got sent flying, man. He needs Gear 5, man. He needs it more than ever now, man. As strong as Luffy is now, he is not on the level of Kaido just yet, man. That awakening, man, before he got sent flying off of Onigashima, that awakening was not enough, man. He needs Gear 5. He needs a new transformation altogether, man. Gear 3rd. But this is not going to help, man. It's not going to work, man. It's not, man. The best chance Luffy had was using the Red Rock, man, against Kaido, man. Because Kaido actually felt that Red Rock, man. He actually felt it. Yeah. Speaking of Red Rock, there he used it again. That's it, man. That's the move that hurts Kaido. He got sent flying, man. That's the move that can actually hurt Kaido, man. The Red Rock, man. But you see now, guys, what Luffy's doing to his body, man. He's draining himself out here, man. He's depleting his strength, man. Using the Red Rock, man, drains a lot of his haki, man. Yeah. Luffy is laughing because he knows the Red Rock is Kaido's weakness, man. It's getting fun. Yeah.
俺もだ。
Man, another flipping Luffy versus Kaido cliffhanger, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, Luffy, man, he needs to use Gear 5, man. Gear 5 is a pivotal to what Luffy needs to do now, man. That's his trump card, man. That's his ace in the hole, man. And that's Gear 5, man. Him awakening, real sort of awakening it. I don't even know if you can call it awakening, but him unlocking real that moment of crisis sort of, man. That revealed kind of his true power, man. I'm going at it like this because I don't know if that really made Luffy stronger than Kaido. I just don't know, man. It was a cool transition, man. It looked cool, man. How he unlocked, how he came to that moment of crisis. But in this instance, man, him being a one-trick pony sort of, man, relying on his red rock that will ultimately not defeat Kaido, man. That is not it, man. That is not it, man. I want to see more, man. And Luffy, as of now, man, is not giving me more, man. He's enjoying himself, don't get me wrong. Luffy's enjoying himself, but I need to see Luffy's true power. When I say true power, I mean Gear 5. It's gotta be Gear 5 because what film Red teased me, man, in that movie, man. What the manga drawing, man, of Gear 5, man. And me now being anxious, man, being all hyped to see the color spread for Gear 5 in the anime itself, man. I just cannot wait any longer, man. With each passing episode, man, I just feel like that we gotta get closer to that moment where Luffy's going to reveal his true power, man. And that is that godlike form of Gear 5, man. But as of now, man, Luffy is not there yet. Yes, using Red Rock now is going to stop Kaido. It's going to knock him back. It's going to sort of injure him. But as far as defeating Kaido, Red Rock isn't going to do that. It has to be, you see where I'm coming from? It has to be Gear 5. It has to be a completely new transformation altogether, guys. But yeah, guys, this episode was kind of all over the place, going to the different fights, man. There was never a basis. There was never a time where the episode just stalled on one fight, like it did with the Sanji and Zoro fights, respectively. But yeah, it was still a fun episode, man. Seeing that Izo arrived at the scene to assist Usopp, that is by the way still a coward of sorts, man. But here's the problem I have with Usopp's character after the 2 years. He hasn't changed. His character hasn't changed, man. If there's a character change in the story crew that I want to see more than the other characters in set one the story crew, it is Usopp. Sanji's character cannot change because that is who Sanji is, man. Sanji is that latest man for a reason, man, because that character ties in with Zeph. The back story he had with Zeph, man, it ties perfectly with Zeph, man. Changing Sanji's character, man, turning him into a machine, turning him into a um, a mindless person, man, with no emotion, man, takes away from what Sanji learned, the times he spent with Silver Conflict. So with Sanji, I was entering for his character to say the same, man. But with Usopp, man, you see where I'm coming from here. I'm coming from a place where Usopp has been a complete and utter hindrance, man, to destroy crew, man. Him being all a coward, man. Ever since he got introduced with the brown one piece, man, that he used to wear, man, the brown overalls, man. For me, man, the physical appearance of Usopp, man, is not going to change the fact that he is a flippin', basically a flippin' coward. And like I said, man, in Dressrosa, man, when he basically turned his back, man, and his crew members in a way, man, that arc pissed me off, man, because how Usopp was with him, how Usopp came across to me in the arc, man, was beyond bearable, man. It was beyond bearable. I couldn't stand him in that arc, man. He pissed me off in that arc, man. If it weren't for his hockey, man, his hockey moment, that pivotal moment for Usopp in that arc, man, that I would have, and Usopp would have become the most hated character in One Piece for me, man, because of the coward nature he showed in that arc, man. This is an Usopp that trained for 2 years on an island where where an entire island were a boobies, man. I can't do this, man. Usopp, I can't, guys. Haven't you learned anything in the 2 years, man? Haven't you learned a damn thing? Fuck's sake. But yeah, guys, this was a fun episode. Nothing too crazy, man. I expected another crazy episode, man. But I cannot exactly complain. We got the Sanji and Zoro episodes. Yeah. For now, I guess they're going to stall it, taking us back to different fights again for each episode. And I don't have a problem with that, but for God's sakes, man, just hurry this thing up, man. Wano has been going on for over 2 years now, man. And to be honest, having to go watch, not watch, having to, I'm trying to find the right word, man. Having to go to an arc for over 2 years, man. Somewhere along the line, it is going to become stale, man. It is going to become repetitive, man. And Wano, for the most part, had that repetitive vibe towards it, man. And especially with the whole Luffy thing spanning in Udan, man, that just dragged on, man. It became repetitive, man. And there's just too many Wano moments that are repetitive, man. And I just want this thing to come to a head now, man. I just want us to overcome the odds, man. And just installing like that isn't going to make it any easier on the viewers, man. Watching the product, man. Watching the anime, man. And that's why so many creators jump onto the manga because of things like this, man. Cliffhangers and episodes that doesn't really escalate the story going forward, man. And yeah, man, I just want this thing to come to an end now, man. I don't know, guys. With that being said, guys, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like that. Comment down below, guys, if you feel the same way that I do about what Oda is doing here. And I don't know, guys. There were a lot of days where I just after I got out to One Piece, there were a lot of times where I was thinking to myself, why didn't I just jump onto the manga? And I understand why creators such as Uzumaki Khan, most notably, jumped onto the manga. He don't want to be spoiled. And I understand why he didn't want to be spoiled, man. Because this going towards the end of One Piece now, man. It has that feel, man. Defeating these two Yonkos now leaves two more Yonkos. Leaves Blackbeard and Shanks, which tells me this thing is this series is coming to an end, man. In Arco 2, I don't know, but yeah, I don't hate on the pacing that much, man. But can we please get it along already, man? Can we please get along with this thing, man? I want to see the progression, man. I want to see that, man. Thank God we saw it with Sanji and Zoro, man. Their fights concluding, man. Back to back, man. But for God's sakes, man, we could have at least saw one of the fights in this episode come to a head, man. Instead of just taking us to the different fights, we could have just seen these fights come to a head, man. The Riser fight, that should have ended in this episode, to be honest with you. The Riser fight should have ended in this episode. I don't know, guys. I don't know what they are doing, man, because there were a few fights that could have ended in this episode. Instead of just taking us to the different fights, man. The Riser fight should have ended in this episode. Let me say, guys, I'm going to end with some guys. The One Piece episode 1063, guys. Like this video, subscribe.